according to the decision made by the director, our committee has 5 members. Currently, 4 members are present. We are not sure about Dr. Hossein whether he is expected to come or not. But anyway, 4 members make the committee eligible to vote. May I now invite Dr. Lieutenant, the secretary of the committee, to present the students' profile academic
I'd like to briefly the academic CV from the date of birth December 1981. Currently employed Center Data IT Handling Custom. Graduated from Harvard University of Technology in 2004 and admitted to MBA in 2006 and business. During 2 years of study, he achieved 7.04 and he stated all information in this CV was confident and certified program manager and
given that I have to go through the student academic profile. So regarding his academic achievement profile, is there any question? Thank you. May I invite now to present a brief summary of the business system, maximum time between 15 and 20 minutes.
Student MBA, and say I'm very glad to be here to present my idea thesis about improving information system for supply chain management in the company. The research will prepare under the supervision of the professional content about introduction of thesis. Chapter 1, 2, and 3 come from the process background assessment of the supply chain information system. We propose some solution and recommendation for manager of the company. The company was established in 1989, and after 20 years of development, company become one of the top providers and manufacturers and distributors of sport equipment in Vietnam and also in the world. The company now face difficulty in managing their supply chain, especially chains information from the different elements of the supply chain network. So this is to investigate and identify the reason behind the inefficiency supply chain management MIS in the group. To understand how the MIS can help the company to solve problems, like the current situation of the information system, and also to suggest suitable method for MIS development for the company to improve the situation. We also like to make recommendation for corporate leader on future supply chain and information development. To do the research, we collect data both the secondary data and primary data from the table, inventory, the company report, newspaper, and other source, such as internet, website, debate on the internet interview, and survey to collect the data. To understand more clearly about the situation of the company and to propose a suitable solution, we based on the system of cost and combined with the observation and use here image to understand the problem and to use solution. And this is the user trust. During the research, although we try to prevent us not the limited time we try to scope research in the information system of police, and we review the contribution of this system about the complex of supply chain. the company that find main production units and they have supply chain networks in both inside and outside the country. Problem of the supply chain now, the company cannot make the reliable prediction about markets as well as good planning for supply chain management is considered as the problem result from the insufficient control over the input, output, and inventory. And as a result, the management problem can affect the negative profitability mainly due to the existence of excess stock. From the context diagram, we understand more little about the situation in the system. For example, from this chart, we can see that another department beside the supply chain unit cannot get the secure report and get the information from the system, and also the board of director cannot transfer the management amount to another unit of the company through the system. This is the data flow diagram, which can help us understand about the flow, the direction of the data flow. From this, we can see that the system is a standalone system only, and different department, different units in the company cannot train the idea exchange information data through the system. Also, the historical database is replaced frequently voice transition, and so the historical record cannot be retrieved such a length of time. From the result, we come to make out the strength and the weakness of the company. The strength includes the integrated information maintains for SCM and financial information data and some other strength. We are focus on the weakness of the system. After research, we found the many weaknesses of the system. For example, the historical inventory record is replaced by new update and cannot be retrieved any longer. It's difficult for modifying the system and limited user interface. Also, the current system cannot make right decision for management because the data kept in information system, but there are no accurate report for the user, and there are no concern that cannot use online data to isolate the active supply chain system. We come to the conclusion that the current system cannot be modified or cannot improve. Simply, it needs to develop a new system to replace the current system because there are many weaknesses, and because the current system is difficult, very difficult to modify this system. And as mentioned, we only have no choice to develop a new system for enhanced supply chain management. And also, it's not only to develop an information system. We also train something in the management. We also train in the rule, train in the principle to manage the data flow, to manage the data information, and also we need to do the training for the people, especially the people who will work with this new system and who will have the change the system in order to ensure the successfulty for the company and for the project. The goal of organization of the system is to enhance the ability to respond to challenge, to reduce inventory investment rate, and to improve service to meet customer needs, and to improve the process, improve information quality. This is some solution, both include the operational solution, technical solution, and the rules. The combination of the solution to improve the solution. improve the information system technology. This is the plan and scaling of the solution. We also make the evaluation for the improving suggestion, the qualitative evaluation. This is the quantitative evaluation. We choose the year 2009 to year 2012. This is before change and after the change. You can see that pages improving. For example, the market share will increase 10%, the product quality and also the total sales revenue will increase. The company can manage the data and manage the information better. So you can make a better preparation of necessary unit to be manufactured. You can make a better report, make better logistic plan and other. So the turnover better.
Chị ấy làm ở bên tổ chức
For the future development of the information system, especially the information system for the supply chain management. Also, when develop a new system, we not only focus on technical, but not only
cứ xẻ được nhưng từ mới vào cho
the
đến
operational or the functional
chị bảo từ hồi
principle and aspect.
9 tháng
Many of the system development process require very slow work by nature to ensure the success and to avoid disaster. Many companies now face great challenges in many supply chain, and although there are different ways to improve their supply chain management, we like to propose a solution that improve the information system so that can help the company to solve the problem of inefficiency supply chain management. And also, information system is more and more important for any enterprise or any operation. So from the improve the information system, the company can better management. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you. Coming for work present. This is
well present good present.
it's my pleasure to invite again Dr. Satitukai for your comments.
Thank you, Professor Chairman, your committee members,
tin vào
ladies and
một loạt
gentlemen.
mới
This is my evaluation for the student and one final presentation about the significance and principles of the research. The company has difficulty in matching its supply with the customer demand. A clear signal of inefficient supply chain management. One of the main reasons for this is that the company has not had an effective information system for supply chain management. Thus, research on improving information system for supply chain management in developed company conducted by the author is important for the company's business. It also provides useful implications for other companies which are facing similar problems. The result is rated as significant in Pittsburgh in general. Second, structure and layout. Apart from the introduction, conclusion, and appendices, the main body of the thesis consists of 50 pages organized into 3 chapters. Chapter 1 presents the conceptual background, including supply chain management, management information system, the role of management information system in supply chain management, methods and criteria to evaluate MIS and methods of MIS development for supply chain management. Chapter 2 assesses the company's supply chain management information system. Finally, Chapter 3 presents the author's proposed solution for improving the company's supply chain
Chẳng hay con xếp một hai
information
ở bên
system.
hình có
This structure is appropriate given the purpose of the subsections are logically organized and support each other. The basic language is clear and easy to follow. Third, methodology and data. The research uses system approach to analyze the company's supply chain management information system, based on which to develop the most viable solution based on making recommendation. This approach is supported by data collected from 8 in-depth and structured interviews with the company's manager, plus the author's own observations. The method is appropriate and data appear reliable. Quality of the research would be enhanced if data on opinions of the company's main suppliers and customers and also third parties were also collected. Fourth, main content
Clip
and
trên
analysis.
Yahoo á, cái
Firstly,
Kim Ngân,
relevant theories and
ông kể
models
là
are
ông Doraemon,
properly
còn
reviewed.
là Doraemon.
Second, a clear picture of the company's current supply chain management information system is provided. This evaluation could be better if it was based on theoretical methods and criteria identified in Chapter 1. In other words, there should be a better link between Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Finally, the author has made practical recommendations for the company. I appreciate the author's efforts in calculating the cost and benefits of the new solution. However, the total cost of 200,000 Vietnam dong in page 63 is a wrong figure. Actually, it is 200 millions. So 200,000 is not a correct figure. You should correct this mistake before submitting the thesis into the school library. In conclusion, this is a practical piece of work. It has met requirements of an MBA thesis and can be presented in an assessment.
Tí chụp ảnh lại, tí chụp ảnh lại.
I don't know any available software for SEM for company for company of similar type like the other company in the market. And if you know some of them, why don't you choose an available software package instead of developing yourself?
Thank you, Dr. Frank, for your comment. A very interesting question. May I continue with Dr. Frank for your comments and question?
The associate goes for the project that helps with the acquaintance members. I would like to give some comments for the dissertation presented by Mr. Amir. First of all, was significance of useful installation. Sport equipment companies were now as a major Vietnamese provider of sport equipment and sport gloves. It has become a leading